I'm getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were.
Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Outer World. In the last episode we actually did a loop around this little establishment called the Edgewater. That it's a place in Emerald Vale. Alright, so we were following this main quest for the moment. Phineas needs your help to set things right in the Halcyon, but you'll need transportation first. And this is our main quest right now. So we found a ship that belonged to some unfortunate individual known as Captain Hawthorne. And then we are now in a bit of a predicament with Edgewater politics, I would say, where we have to go toward this geothermal plant. If we go to this one, yeah, comes now the power. The Edgewater, there's a bunch of workers who abandoned the Edgewater settlement, who went to this botanical lab, and they made a camp there, who apparently follow someone called Adelaide as their leader. So we need to deal with this situation among some other things. We fix up a robot at the end of the last episode, and we are collecting some fees for a grave digger, and we found a companion in top of all things called Parvati, and she has one of her quests, and then yeah, bunch of stuff. And oh yeah, that's the also this bounty collection thing, side quest as well. Right, so lots to do, lots to discover, lots to explore, as we just found some. Oh. Use a quick melee button. Okay. What is this place? Okay. Bunch of stuff. Spratide. Alright. We need even more supplies. Okay. What's over here?
Nice.
Thank you. What's inside here? Okay. Those blue ribbon, blue like ring things. Whole power bolter pistol. A small percentage of your weapons and armor you may find are considered pristine. Okay. The texts are vanishing rather quickly. That is not my thing. This is my thing. Bolter pistol. Shock. probably the manufacturer, right? Skills handguns, damage 25 times 3, magazine size 18, energy. Special effects stagger. A small lightweight pistol make you feel like a big shot who can fire a big shot. Okay, mind if I do? Okay. Okay, it's energy weapon. Okay. All right. Okay. That has a bunch of supplies and a gun. And we didn't check out this place properly. Okay, do you sell those? No, you don't sell. Oh, you sell explosive grenades. A grenade that explodes after short delay, dealing physical damage. That is how much? 40. We have only 300. Okay, so that's expensive. Okay. What is this? Light machine gun. Skill heavy weapon. Okay. And we have armor, ordnance, control armor. 10 armor. Armor type medium. Skill bonus melee weapon skill. Plus 5. Standard troop armor. That is also medium armor type. Skill bonus hack plus 7. Stealth skill plus 5. Right control armor. Determination plus 5. Right control helmet. Up to the head, no problem. You're fine and ready to hit that dissenting anarchist. Okay. Standard troop helmet. Intimidate plus 3. Get a bunch of consumables. What is this? Tech kit. Armor mode. Skill kit. Increase your tech skills. Plus 5 to our tech skills. Gyro sight. Range weapon mode. Slightly increases weapon accuracy. Okay. What are these? Mag pick. Those are not unauthorized use of this item. Yeah. Restricted stock. You cannot purchase this. Restricted. Okay. Right. There's nothing else. What can we sell? We picked up some bunch of random stuff that we don't really want. This has 100% condition, so I'm gonna sell you. You, I don't care. You, I don't care about either. I'm just keeping these two just in case. And we found some. Oh, overhauled power helmet. Armor type heavy. This helmet has been modified by last Marauder who wore it. It looks sturdy, but it smells. That is pristine. Okay, let's sell these two. We don't really need. Magnum. Oh, actually, we found these two as well. This is still general. We have yellow. Canid tail. The bright and fluffy tail of an adult canid. Small model. Okay. I don't think. These just sell junk now. I think I will.
It's none of us choice. It's Spacer's choice.
It's Bezos' choice. Okay. Do we even care? Edgewater Saltuna. Unlock second story balcony door. Okay. Messages. We have 2 messages. From L. Gibbs, Marketing Division, to R. Dobson. Excellent news. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Oh my god. Okay. Excellent, dear Lawrence. I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I just received a response from corporate. They are not interested in your idea of the light version of the Saltuna brand because we rather not compete with ourselves. Really? The light version usually means that you just divide and conquer, like try to capture another section of the market rather than competing with yourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistic department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Saltuna. Hours after hours, day after day, this is great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Welcome. Okay. Reading that makes me like angry. Okay, ideas for Saltuna taglines. Melts on your fork, not on your mouth. Smouth? Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Saltuna flavor. It's brine time. Now with the satisfying crunch of cartilage. Okay. Cartilage don't crunch, as a matter of fact. You can spell Saltuna without salt. Also, you can't spell Saltuna without aunts, potentially to market towards families. Leading scientists say it's still food. The Saltuna will thank you, warning you may cause auditory hallucinations. What? We'll add more later. Okay. What's on upstairs? Couple of bypass shunt. Okay. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Okay. Pick up a bit cartridge. Pick up nickel pad. What the hell is that? Okay, bunch of stuff. A grenade launcher. Okay. I don't trust these buildings. I don't know. They feel too quiet for my taste. I mean, they're abandoned. That's how those buildings usually... Ow. A hatchet. Improvised weapon for all your light duty Xing needs. Okay. Bunch of ammo. What's in here? Even more ammo. Alright. Okay. Let's make our way towards that building. What did I tell you? Who are those guys? Marauders or something? Oh, are those one who abandoned the thing? Oh.
Shh.
Okay. I'm leaving. Alright. Okay. Oh, yeah. We have danger ahead. And I think those buildings are filled with marauders too. Okay, we found this. Might as well wear them. Wear that. Okay, let's try to take some flanking. Where are they? There's only 2 of them though, but I don't believe it. Yeah, there's explosive barrels. Marauder Vandal. Marauder Ringleader. Okay. There's like a lot of people that I don't think we're gonna survive against. Community center. Okay. Yeah, this is like a outpost. This is actually show up. Now the power. Okay, no, actually, it doesn't really show up as some like a outpost or anything. Orthrus, Canid Mongrel. Okay, there's danger all around us. What about these places? Marauder Thug. Makeshift low pressure suit. Okay. But the thing is, who killed them? Okay, we are collecting a lot of things. Right. Whisper Quiet Muscler. Firing noise minus 90%. Okay. even more stuff that we can collect. I don't know what the hell we even picked up. A kit. Obviously useful. Okay. Now our objective is this way. Yeah. There's a lot of movement down that way, so let's take this one. It's not the best choice, it's the spacious choice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There's someone.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Okay. Botanical gardens. But I'm not bringing trouble. I'm, Grace Romero.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Okay.
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Well, look at you, buzzing around the Aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if Marauders got to her.
Okay.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I can. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Okay.
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Yeah, very, very rational thing to do.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills far as I could tell.
Okay.
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere. What is it?
Okay. Why am I always hurt? Shoot. Okay. Deserter. Oh no, before we check out the place, let's actually talk to some people. And one of
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
talk of the devil, I was just about to mention that. Where's he? Thomas Kemp.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Yeah, I'm passing through.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Okay.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Okay. Everyone needs something, huh? Okay, you mentioned 2 pads. What about the 3rd?
I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the 3rd's gone, I can't say.
Okay.
Would you? I'd be grateful. What's on your mind?
Yeah.
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
Okay.
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... oh, this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Okay. Alright. There's lots of people needs lots of things around here, but let's attend to our needs first by hopefully talking to you.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
It is. Okay, we can't steal that.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
A lot, actually.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Okay.
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
A special fertilizer, huh?
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Okay.
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Okay.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Second one would be something about coming back.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Okay.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I don't know. I don't have your side of the story. Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's
Sure.
got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Okay. You don't have to butter me up that much. Okay.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Okay. I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side. Okay, what do you have against people trying to make a living? I mean, they are not trying to make a living. They are taken advantage of. Obviously, let's say I help you. What's happened to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Okay.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
All right.
Yeah, huh?
Okay. Um,
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
yeah, that's called puppy love. That's why it's called that. Okay, I have not lately seen a man with a bigger or more obvious crush. He near a fellow when he saw you. Crush.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Okay.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Oh yeah.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Okay.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Okay. You know what? Let's just get back to it. We can make our little talks. I think anytime we want. If she like continue to be on our party. All right. Oh, Corporation Service Award. Medium size. Is this junk? What is this? A medium size award, typical of the kind give out annual company achievement banquets galaxy-wide. What was this award for? Most unused paid time off, greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break, fewest bathroom resets, you will never know. Yeah, it's junk that we can sell. Compost. This architecture actually reminds me of lots of like Dishonored and Bioshock. You know, definitely inspired by those IPs as well.
Anything else I can do for you? I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
Okay. And what's that?
Remains to be seen. Might be the man that saves the Veil. Might be Reed's personal gun hand.
Okay, save the whale.
People around here lack the strength to effect change. Or they have the strength, but not the will. You seem to have both.
She just take me as a piece of toast or something. Why are you so buttering up all like I don't. Why are you telling me all this? I'm just a man. Yeah.
A little prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense, if you listen close enough. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
Okay. Reed's making an offer in good faith. You should consider it. You could always continue your way of life back in town. I don't think she's go for it.
If you think Reed does anything in good faith, then you are asking to be lied to. Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day. And he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
Okay. You and Reed obviously have some sort of history.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate saltuna? That was all me.
That sounds disgusting.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Okay.
I could not possibly care less if he does, but you're surely welcome to ask him.
Okay. I don't know. Experimental notes. Okay, what is this? Experimental notes, first entry. I am hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automaton of corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but but like all spacious choice products, it is cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own two hands. This place shall become a nursery before it was abandoned. I understand the horticulturist failed to produce a single viable crop, something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way. May the Eternal smile upon my endeavors. Experimental notes, last entry. Flora are living things, as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contended that the crops in this region failed because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhumane people, acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I am sure the scienticians will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. Okay. Personal files. Can we bypass this? We can. Silent Spring. Open first entry. Personal files. May the Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I worked away from life at the Edgewater cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational. Mostly the soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of saltuna lingering on my tongue, day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out the earth. Okay, last entry, we found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker Was in a sorry state, fever, shallow breathing, delirious. Must have been plagued. I see him right with the diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks. Physically, spiritually, he's one of our flock now. Why are you keeping, calling your subordinates flocks? That is not a good thing, or obvious telling of something devious. We can steal a light machine gun. This door leads to outside. This is the way we came in. Yeah. Everybody likes to moonwalk and walk against walls.
Huh?
Okay. Let's quickly run through these chicken. Stefan Gracia. Okay, who is you?
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get in your way?
Oh. I am told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah,
Oh
we were
yeah.
pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Call me more of a detective.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Trust me, that is the thing.
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Okay.
Hey, I got time. Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Okay. Bunch of apparels. What is this? Piecemeal mining helmet. Okay. Alright. What is this? Fiber. Handgun, damage 84. Magazine size 5. Okay. It's a special weapon. Alright. Alright. We are not going to steal stuff. Let's just check out the area and Soviet's journal, page 12. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'am. And would you like another's? Okay. I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity sake, because I've always hated this cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence, and I'll tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the whale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, what? Just because I got sick? I don't understand. Anyways, well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenochrome. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to the personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you miss inappropriate one box of adrenatime and suddenly you are committing a larceny. Excuse me? Okay. Zoe's journal, page 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Oh no. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted with the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been stuck away some of Adeline's food and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime too. Everybody loves adrenatime, even Marauders, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of adrenatime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, True. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some resource. Okay. Zoe's journal, page 18. Good news, I'm alive, starting to feel a little better too. There's a group of deserters living out in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food, or something that passes for food anyways. Adeline boiled a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms, I suppose. Tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run an eighth wave, so I've been catching up on my serial dramas. Mask Murderer, Musketeer. What would I do without you? Go crazy, most likely. Crank up, murder all my neighbors, and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know, that doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading a parade of marauders. A band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits? What would we call ourselves? The formidable 14? The 100 hooligans featuring Zoe, Bandit Queen. My god. A steel poster. Okay. Is there any more? I don't see. Okay. Yeah. That is not somewhere I can go in. Yeah, this is someone's house. And yeah, okay. I think the same goes here as well, right? What is that game? I thought it was Ludo at like very first glance. 20 out of 25, so we need +5 for lockpick to get into the door. There's some nanas. Isn't that a pet name for bananas? Geothermal master controls terminal. Okay. Okay, we got a couple of more houses over here. Flywheel. Okay. Seems like a piece of junk. Yeah. So we scouted out the botanical gardens over here. Okay. Find Sophie. One of the Sophie's journal entries revealed that she secretly planned to run away and join the Marauder camp to the east. Now that you know her location, head to the camp and see if she's okay. Okay. Can we tell
What
her
is
that?
it? I'll tell you what I can.
Apparently not.
What is it?
Nothing. And don't take that tone with me. Because I very much like your gun. I like so in like at distance that she's carrying a bolt action rifle. Okay. We have what is this? Botanical lab. We have some settlement over here. And this road loops back to the Edgewater settlement. Okay. But the thing is,
Okay, keep him quiet.
can we take you out? I see 2 of them. Three of them. And this dog thing, tamed canid. Yeah. I don't think we can take them. Not with this pistol at least. Okay. Okay, those look deadly. Energy container. Geothermal power plant discovered.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Okay. We do have a terminal with someone laid dead next to it. Assault rifle, long guns, nice. That's exactly what we want. Bracelet. Okay. Coming here actually paid off, right? Why are you opening her inventory?
Processing. Investigating.
Here they come!
Okay.
Everyone all right?
Some things you can do to make you okay. I know. Um. Yeah. Okay. This gun. Is quite decent, right? Unlike this. Yeah, you're gonna have to come off. It's not that much durable. Okay. Wait a second. What does this? This icon actually, I don't know what that means.
Nice.
Mr. Ouch, melee weapon mode. That don't really concern me because, as I said in like very first few episodes, I'm going for. Okay. I don't think that's gonna. Sort of shotgun. Advanced defensive helmet. Okay, what does that do? Armor 9, we have better armor in that front. Armor type is heavy too, yeah. Level 5, level 4. Mechanical Guardian Mark 1. Here, let's loop back a bit. Because light machine gun, this one. Ooh, light assault rifle. Elite troop armor. Okay. Dude. What is your armor? 7 tech skills. Okay. I'm just gonna wear this heavy armor. Damn. That's a beefy armor. Reduce our stealth skills, but we going guns blazing though most of the time. Okay, let's do this real quick. Emerald Whale geothermal pounds accessing error. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Space's choice company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Attention, scheduled security updates at the Spacious Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on date not found. If you are a member of the Space's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in immediate reprimand. Okay. So did that made these guys go to sleep? Nope. Okay. Now here's the thing. I don't think I'm ready to take this fine so we divert power, you know. Obviously we do need to make a choice. I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. But oh, I didn't mean to turn her that way. We got some light assault rifle, a skill long gun. It's heavy. Assault rifle is also heavy. 161 DPS, 136 DPS, and we have a light machine gun. Heavy weapons. Okay. Let's do that for now. This is not my build specific, but now I think we can hold on our own a bit. We need mongrel. Yeah. Okay, we can take a crack at these guys. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Okay. We're actually starting to killing things, which is good. And it made a bunch of stuff. Padded. Armor mode. Armoring increased body armor and helmet armor rating against cold damages. Okay. And we got a plasma rifle. You mean this thing holding all that inside it? Okay. Maybe it has a weird appetite. Battery. Okay. Alright. Let's do the same thing as earlier. Except we just, until we get into the space, I'm not gonna divulge on that skill tree. Okay. Seems like we loaded everything. Now, can we take out couple of guys down there? Is the question. Or wait, we can go do this, which is to Zoe Chandler. Yeah, which is through these guys. Primal Hunter, Marauder Hooligan, Tamed Canid. You know what? Might as well. Okay.
You scared? Smells.
Let's rush him. Okay, he's down. Are you kidding me? Parvati, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, I'm sorry. Hunting rifle, there we go, there we go. Now we are talking. What are we talking about? We're talking about actually getting some kills. Okay. Hunting rifle, 42 DPS, skill, long guns, damage 52, magazine size 6, special effects, stagger. Modification, stendo sight, weapon range plus 25%. We can also add a magazine modification. Remember, it's always hunting season when you are armed with a T&L hunting rifle. Okay. Alright. Okay. Is that the max we can do? You are encumbered from carrying too many items. Encumbered. You cannot sprint or fast travel while encumbered. Sell, drop, or break down items in your inventory to reduce your carry weight. Your carry weight is displayed in the top of the game. Alright. Inventory. Okay. Let's just break down these. How many? 82 out of 90. Okay. Okay, sorry if you didn't catch that. It's displayed over here. You have 610 credits, 27 DPS and 8 armor level. I think that's what those numbers means. This seems like even bigger. Yeah, this seems like even bigger, like Bandit camp. Do I see anyone though? I don't. Okay. Wait. Where did the...
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
abandoned industrial zone discovered? Okay. Bunch of stuff. Bit cartridges. Okay. Oh. Okay, I don't know where she is. One of the show her location. Head to the camp and she's okay. How do I do that? I mean, I don't want to alert like all the camp because maybe they could kill them. But let me actually do this and try to take some people out with range.
Keep them quiet.
I'm ready for this. Here they go!
Okay. Ow, they hit hard.
Get past that armor! Got 'em all.
All right. Wait. Galim Artrim's finger. Oh. All right. Did that make everyone go away or something? What the fuck happened? It did. We have a new perk. Companion crit chance. You know what? I don't know. Base health. Sure, XP from companion kills. The thing is, they're not gonna be taking down people until we like properly upgrade them. So those are these type of perks actually kind of like pitfally, you know. Damage per floor. Okay, yeah, let's just do base health for now. Okay. We are still overcumbered. Okay, breakdown 98 out of 90. That is not good. Okay, can we break down some? You know what? Parvati, can you wear this? Damn. She can. Okay. I'm just gonna... Okay. Are we good now? I didn't check that. Yeah, we are very good. Okay, so others actually try to go back to hibernation, it seems.
Here we go.
Wait, what's going on? Why are they... Why?
Got it. Heads down.
Okay. Yep.
You want what? Adrenatime? Yeah, I'll get you some.
She's okay? Wait, how do I go talk to her then? Can we? Wait, what is going on? Okay. Let me actually do something real quick. Codex, the basics. Combat. It doesn't. Yeah, stealth, cover, sneak attack. A successful attack while sneaking inflicts extra damage to the enemy. A higher sneak skill increase the bonus. Okay. There are no like takedowns. It's just. It's just only. Okay. So.
Okay, gone quiet.
So it seems like she's doing very well. So I tried to actually do this guns blazing. The thing is, they are not strong enough to take these guys out, so they just double tap me here and there, and yeah, I didn't get any. Wait, I can't. I can't disarm them. Okay, that is weird. Okay, I think we can see sneak next to her. She's right there. She gonna come this way? It's the question.
You want what? Adrena time? Yeah, I'll get you some.
Okay. Sounds like she's living her best life. Okay, this is so dumb. Oh my god. What the hell is going on with this game? Okay. Okay, she did actually come to a place that we can actually talk to her.
Wow, you put those Marauders in the dirt quicker than the masked marketeer. Teach me your ways.
We didn't actually.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Okay.
I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Okay.
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Okay.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
She got problems.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Okay. You should go back. People are worried, or we could intimidate her.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Okay, Stefan planning to surprise you? No.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Okay. Alright, we need to sneak out of here. Because we are under-leveled, we are under-equipped. Yeah. I hope she's gonna be doing fine by her own. Because we won't be able to help her that much. Okay, we took down that gentleman. So I think that's gonna be about it for this episode. We pretty much completely No, we didn't check out these couple of settlements. Over here, one down, one. I think this is the volcano or something. We have a couple of areas that we need to get familiar with, but other than that, we actually did quite a lot. So I would very much like to. You know what? She's right there. Let's actually run to her real quick and end this episode with a high note. And also we discovered this bionicle labs, talk to people there. What do you have to say?
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of Marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Okay. Alright. So, yeah. Your reputation with the faction has changed. If enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't kill. I couldn't read that fast. Okay. So, yeah. Deserted reputation increased. Deserted are now agreeable. Okay. You gain a bolt or pistol. Alright. So yeah, we managed to complete that. We actually talked to pretty much every significant individual in the botanical lab. We ran around a lot. We took down some people. We found some decent weapons, but it's we putting out enough damage, but we can't really take that much. Yeah, so you may see a lot of jump cuts on action sequences because I've been dying a lot. Like, you could have like dodge left and right, take cover, but those enemies out there could like double tap you like out of the blue. So yeah, especially the ranged one. So yeah, so that's about it. That's about it for this episode. I think in the next episode we will do that power plant shenanigan. Maybe we have to go like run back and forth from Edgewater to Botanical Garden a couple of times to explore all the possibilities before we like finally choose a side. Both parties I'm not that keen on, but we'll see. So that's about it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.